This is Caravan Salon in Dusseldorf, and we're going to have a really quick look around the Bimobil stand here at the event. They do heavy duty off-road vehicles on a number of obviously 4x4 platforms, and this thing here, 227,000. It's on the Iveco Daily 70S18. The reason I'm going to have to do this really quickly is because there's lots of people around. Well, not lots yet, but there will be. There'll be swarms of people down here, which will effectively deny me the opportunity to give you much of a look at this. What I can do in the future, if you see things and you say, well, I like the look of that, I can try and do it in a bit more detail. Of course, when you've got a vehicle like this, you don't want to be looking at the interior design. What you want to know is the technical stuff and what can happen, what you can do with it when you're driving through the Sahara Desert. That's the bit that's interesting, and I'm not going to be able to give that to you now. So if that's what you want to know, then too bad, you're not getting it. Find somebody else's site to do it on. If anyone else has done it, that is. Don't know who. Right, this is this thing here on the Mercedes. Now I do try to do a little bit in Bimobil every time, and you can't expect things to sort of change either. So 2020 is probably no different from 2019 or 18 or 17 for that matter. This thing here is going to cost 136,500. Mercedes 416 CDI, Mercedes Sprinter 416 CDI. Somebody asked me a question on the on one of the comment sections. Are they bulletproof? Right. Okay. As an ex-military person, I can give you the answer to that, which is the following: bulletproof depends on the caliber. So if you get a pistol ammunition, I think just about certain types of pistol ammunition can be stopped by many cars. Never mind things like this. You get a high-powered NATO round. I very much doubt it would be stopped if it hit any part of the vehicle. 182,759. This is on the Mercedes 519 CDI. Nice van. So saying something, it said that the Mercedes 190D, is a car that I had for a number of years. If I still had a car, I'd still have it. It was brilliant. But for the 1980s. But that vehicle, so it's alleged to be bulletproof. Now, depends where the round comes in. That's the only thing it depends on. So if you, I mean, I very much doubt if you're in Africa somewhere in a war zone, yeah, this is going to give you much assistance. I've got to point out that I met some people at a campsite in Poland 2 weeks ago, and they had been in Africa, and they said it was really good. There you go. At Mercedes 416 CDI, this thing here costs 143.5. Ooh, I need to point out my site, motorhomefulltime.com. I've got a stack of information on all of these vans with technical details and the works. All of them, I think all of them anyway. Maybe it won't be all of them, but possibly most of them. Like doing it at this speed, I feel as though it's like going to Rome on a history tour and ending up showing one shopping street. I feel like something like that. This is a utter not the way of doing this type of thing. Right, Husky 230 on the Ford Ranger double cabin, 110,000, 109,500, and that actually includes the vehicle, so it's 50,480. So the bit at the back is just under 40,000. Now please do understand my requirement for doing this at this speed. You're putting it, mind you, putting Bimobil next to Pössl. That's even worse. Bimobil actually got a second sort of stand here with about three vans on it or something in the luxury section, whereas perhaps is where it should be. Husky 240 on the Toyota Hilux. I'm told my pronunciation is incorrect. There are 100,000. The van's 38,000. Lengthwise bird, quite high though in here. I mean, it's not. I often mention how stuffy these things get, but I think the stuffiness problem has been resolved by all manufacturers, and it's hard to find one you think, oh, that's like get quite hard to breathe in there, as it was in the 1970s, for example. Apparently, I wasn't into this sort of thing in the 1970s. Okay, table for two is probably all you need. Now, somebody also made a comment about the size of the open, the panoramic window, which in my opinion, I think that's pretty good. Mind you, I think you'd want to insect net up in some places. In most places you like to go in a thing like this. And I don't see one. Right. Okay. I don't see a way of putting one on. Right. Well, there's something. Ah, no. You put there. It is in there. You see, it's in that thing there. It's up there. So there's the insect net. It's in this bit here. Right. And there's a shot at the roof of the trade fair, hole 12. And we're now going to finish off with this one here, quite magnificent Iveco. We're not going to finish, well, I've got two more to go. I mean, look at all that storage you got down there. Are these things any good in the winter? If one were to go to Russia, well, I might be finding out on that one. I did use the word might. This cost 228,000. Fresh water 195, wastewater 145, gas, LPG that is, for the use in the United States, that's 60 litres. 60 litres lasts for ages. Well, it depends where you're going. I mean, the aforementioned Russia, it mightn't last very long. Actually, on heating, it may not last long at all, when I think about it. Because mine, that might only last on full blast about 6 or 7 days. I may be exaggerated a bit, maybe 10. Depends on the insulation. Right, so started mentioning that I've got this plan, which I bet doesn't happen, but we might do something in Russia in winter, in something like this off-road. But first of all, I'm going to try it in Russia in winter in something which is a bit easier, so I'm not going to come off the roads. That's the plan. I mean, you can get your suit in there. You certainly wouldn't want to go on safari without having your business suit. You never know, you might meet in a jungle. Plenty of sleeping in here. And if you meet anybody, any of the locals while going through the taiga, then the Siberian tiger that is, then that'll be handy. Composting toilet, which is done by my friends Ollie and Harriet in Berlin. You can buy one from them. I think they're around just over €1,000.
Excuse me, sir. Can I make a picture for this equipment?
Go ahead.
Not for the scarf, for your...
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Please, thank you.
Okay.
Before.
Alright. So I'm getting photographed.
It's very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, got photographed, and now we're coming to the end of the tour. This thing here is 182,686 euros. It is on the Mercedes 519 CDI. Let's go. Oh, it's quite convenient that, because the thing's just about to run out of juice as well, the camera. So it's just worked out right. It says here prototype. Oh, so this maybe is new. Same fridge as me. Bed up there, there'll be a ladder somewhere to get down. I normally don't like ladders in vans, but in something like this, then I understand. Another composting toilet. Might be worth doing another film on the composting toilet. Sorry, I don't think there's a ladder down there. We've got some steps here. I think it's got steps to get up to the bed. That's even better. And there's a doorway through to the cabin. Okay, right, so there we have the Bimobil range for 2020. Well, I'm sure it's just the same as any other year. Let's find a nice one to end with. Hey, this'll do. We'll go back to the EX420. The gentleman asked me to photograph my gimbal. And as I was filming, I didn't get a chance to tell him how much I don't recommend it, and which is a pity. So you'd probably now go out and buy one. And you say, why didn't he tell me? Well, again, I was filming. Thank you very much for watching. If you found that of any interest, that's great. And if you got this far, you must have found it reasonably interesting. You'll want to subscribe, and if you want to give me some support on Patreon, that would be very nice. Thanks for watching.